Hello, Cassidy faculty and staff. This is your Technology Director, Wes Fryer, with an update on Blackbaud, or our on suite of different products that we're using for our student information system and learning management system for June the 2nd, 2016. I had an opportunity to share this information with some of you this week, but not all, and so I wanted to create this short video so that you would have an opportunity to get this update. Today I'm going to share 6 quick updates, and these all involve our transition away from Net Classroom and Education Edge and FA Web, which have been part of our routines for a number of years, to some new products which are following the website transition that we had this past spring to what's called On Board by Blackbaud. And we're moving to new products that are called On Campus and On Record, among others. The first update is that the minimum expectations for what faculty do online are the same. So they are not changing. So that means upper and middle division faculty are going to put in attendance and grades, assignments and comments as they have before, and lower division and primary division faculty will do attendance, skills profiles, and comments. So those minimum expectations have not changed. If you would like to go beyond those and use other tools, and this particularly pertains in the case of Google Classroom to upper and middle division faculty, but the use of Seesaw is something we've seen faculty do, in our lower division this year. It is fine to do that. What we would ask, though, is that if you can provide a link to any website or other online resource that you're using on your class page, that will be wonderful, because then students as well as parents will be able to link to that. But the on-campus environment that especially our middle and upper division faculty will be using does include some hooks or connections to Google Classroom. And you do need to recognize, though, if you're using a product like Google Classroom that's outside of on-campus, it's still necessary to do a double grade entry. You can't have the grades from Google Classroom automatically going over into on campus and on record. But I know that a number of you have really enjoyed and have built out some pretty extensive courses, and you do not need to worry about having to redo those. You are going to be supported and welcome to continue using those as we transition forward. However, there's going to be more options within the on-campus environment, and it may be that you'll want to explore using some of those, and it'll be good for us to be comparing notes between folks who are using the additional advanced features of on-campus to what we've been seeing with Google Classroom. Third thing is that your on-campus courses are going to be available for you, your class pages, on August 1st, 2016. So I would caution you to please not panic if in July you happen to log in and you see a course that you weren't expecting or something that looks a little different, because we will in the month of July, be populating this new system with courses and assigning faculty and students and all of that. So we will be having those assignments complete by the end of July, and so on August 1st you can plan to have access to your new on-campus environment where you'll be able to put in content and kind of check things out and see what will be available for you if you would like to use that and as part of this new learning management system. We as a technology team will be providing several support pathways for you. We'll be providing video tutorials that mainly Ben and I will be creating in the middle and latter parts of July. We're going to have step-by-step handouts for you showing how you can do these things, and we're also going to provide face-to-face workshops as part of our back-to-school schedule in August. So we will try not to overwhelm you with too much, but certainly the parts that are going to be what you need to do right away, getting your attendance, getting your assignments in, getting your grades in, we'll be providing several different ways for you to learn that. In fact, if you end up watching those videos that we create, you'll have all the information that we'll be covering face to face. But we know that we all learn in different ways, and it can be great to be able to be in the same place in the same time with somebody who can help out. And so we're going to be providing a variety of different options for you to learn how to use our new system. Fifth of all, very important to know, students and parents will not be able to see any of these things that you're putting on a course page or that you're adding inside on campus until the first day of classes. So we have the ability to turn that visibility on for parents and students school-wide, and so all of the changes and things that you experiment with and try prior to the first day of classes are not going to be visible to them. So that's important to remember, and we want you to get in there and experiment and see what the different possibilities are. Last of all, in terms of preparing for the new on-campus environment, again, this pertains a little bit more to middle division and upper division, but certainly teachers in lower division and primary can think about adding some of these things as well. You're going to have an opportunity, if you want, to put a course syllabus or course expectations on. There are places for fancier things. You can embed videos. You can link to other kinds of content, and basically anything that you would have been using this year, providing to students and providing to parents for information, you'll be able to put those pieces of information, those documents, those files, if there are videos, those pieces of content you're going to be able to share within on campus. So one of the things I think that's going to be exciting, especially for primary division, is the possibility to look at doing some electronic newsletters and some different options for newsletters that we'll be talking to you all in primary especially about, but also informing other faculty about who are interested in doing some web-based newsletters that are hopefully going to be a little bit easier to share and will allow you to communicate with your parents on a regular basis, but do that within the on-campus environment where they'll be able to log in and check things out for your class. So if you have further questions, please do reach out and contact me. I'm continuing to work with Ben as well as other members of our technology team to get ready for this transition. There's a lot of training videos and also webinars that we have been doing and watching, and there's more that we'll be doing here in the month of June. And we know that you will have lots of questions, but we're going to do our best to support you in this transition. Change is always difficult, but part of the good news, and there's a lot of good news about this transition, is that this environment for on-campus and on-record that we're moving into is much more robust, much more capable, and is going to provide some really, I think, welcome options and features that we've needed and wanted for a long time. As I mentioned in the last update, I mean, just the ability to copy directly from Word and have all those wonky characters, not included and paste as plain text, the notifications that people can opt in or opt out of. It's a lot of really good features. So look forward to working with you on this project and hope that you have a wonderful and restful summer. Looking forward to graduation together this weekend, and hope you have a very safe and relaxing summer holiday. Thanks a lot.